Morning.
Oh, good morning, sir. I was still yawning. Oh,
Ah, get a drink of the coffee, get this jump start going.
nice little Rocky Horror Picture Show cup this morning.
That's it. Gotta wake up. Wake up. Get the motor rolling. Put away some of the crap that I had out last night. I have my box where I keep my mics, but I also keep my Allen keys for my knife sharpener in there.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you
Tell
did
you,
a
I put
live,
a
right?
yes. Tell
How
you, I
was it?
put a freaking. It was good. I put a freaking laser edge on this freaking knife that I did last night. I was impressed.
God, I keep yawning.
I went through the full progression all the way up to 3,000 grit.
God damn, dude.
Yep, hit it with the brand new strop that I made with my own two hands. Leather with 6 micron diamond. Oh, laser bead. What was I cutting up? Where's it at? I was actually cutting up a. Where the hell did you go?
Good morning, Humboldt.
I know I don't clean up after myself, so it's got to be here. There it is. I was taking bites out of a toilet paper tube. Whoops,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and ended up freaking cutting my hand off. Beautiful.
Oh,
Speaking
man,
of,
I'm
I
burping.
really do need to clean up after myself here. I think we'll do
I
that
mean,
after the lives over today.
you've needed to for 40 years, man. You haven't started yet.
Seriously, man. My wife is very understanding of me and my idiosyncrasies and eccentricities.
Synctricities.
Eccentricities. She's the best, best, best. She's out in the living room watching the puppies right now.
Puppies.
Yes, yeah, puppies. Yes, yeah, here you go, puppy. Took them all out, got their vaccinations yesterday, so they are all good.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said. What kind of dogs?
Okay, so I have one golden retriever Anatolian Shepherd mix, and then I have two pit lab pugs.
Pit Lab Pugs.
Yep,
That's there's two of that combination in the world.
yep,
Awesome.
brother and sister. Yep, brother and sister. So there's one that looks like a lab and one that looks like a pit bull, but both of them have like this extra skin around their neck. It's freaking hilarious.
That's cool.
It's
Yeah, my
like you
dog
could
is.
just pick up this skin, and it's like 12 inches away from their head. But when you let it go, they look like a normal pit bull or a lab. It's bananas. It's crazy.
My dog is a Chiweenie Poo,
Chiweenie poodle.
Chihuahua weenie dog, poodle.
That's awesome.
Yeah, basically, someone reverse engineered a terrier.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It was a weird dog week because my good buddy from work, we share an office together. Me and him, we do like the same-ish thing where we evaluate the incoming jobs, and we have a little office of our own. It's separate from the production offices, separate from the engineering offices, just us two. So we're pretty close, obviously. But his dog, she started limping, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago. He was like, oh, she must have like twisted her knee or her hip or something. She's a full golden retriever. And, she was limping a little bit. It lasted for a couple weeks. So he's like, you know what, I'm just going to take her in, get her checked out. Takes her in, gets her checked out. She has bone cancer of her right front shoulder, passenger side. And
Oh, there's an open to start the day, my brother.
yeah, so she's got a About, they said no more than 6 months. But she's like really getting bad really fast. So it's a super depressing dog week. Let's go with this. Let's pick this one.
I noticed yesterday, man. Broke stopped by, hung out with him a couple hours
Bro,
yesterday, and
he stopped by to your physical house.
yes,
Awesome.
yeah, and we jumped on Greyhounds Live for like 20 minutes. From the stew lab, and he it was cool. It was cool to hang out with him, and he's close enough, dude. You know, we're gonna get to do that again. So, but he hooked me up with some locks, and one of them was this. I got another 5200, and I love how the letter code on the back is SEE. So I'm gonna have to
That
engrave
is cool.
Stu Do onto this as well.
You're gonna, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, you already started the name. But it was really nice because you know, it's another 5200 I'm able to open.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to do that. Wonder if TLP 1969 has a capability down in his workshop.
Oh, I haven't even
I bet you
asked him.
$100 he does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he doesn't now, that's probably part of the upgrade.
Yeah, I think that'd be worth it.
I'm gonna talk to, or my wife's gonna talk to a lady she knows that runs a little engraving business here in town.
Oh geez, okay, the specialized. There you go.
Yeah, well, I want to see about getting some getting a few logo locks for Mitten Made uh out and around. So
Well, actually, since your channel has blown up like craziness, it's not a bad idea to maybe throw up like a little merch store. You know what I mean? Have some little things on there that you can sell for whatnot.
I have the problem. I can link a store right now, but the problem is I can't. Um, the sites for the stores, I can't do it on my phone. They won't let me, mock up my product and shit.
Yeah.
My phone will
I
not.
also I also don't like things that you need to use computers for because I stopped using a computer for like everyday life like freaking a decade ago.
I don't even have one, dude. So like, I don't even have something I can. I got it. That's like my next step to add to my capability for my channel and stuff, man, is to get a little bit better there. You know.
And I thought about it and I got like a Chromebook that I use to deal with the chat. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a podcasting camera or a blogging camera or whatever, and blah 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 blah. And then I just like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Who am I trying to kid? I'm definitely not going to do that.
Double check, late chat.
I kind of enjoy the level where I am, the idiot with an iPhone level. I like it.
I mean, me too.
Boom, boom, open.
You know, definitely.
Shit's coming together this morning.
I'm definitely kind of just raw and unpolished.
When people like ask, they're like, "What do you use to edit your videos?" It's like edit. Fucking edit. Get out of here.
I was just gonna ask you that. What are you talking about?
Edit. Get out of here. If I screw something up, I start over to the beginning. One take wonders. That's not true. I do have a software that I use, but it's on my phone, and I literally just use it. Like if I say something really stupid, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't say that. I'll just like remove the audio in that little portion, or I'll cut out that little section. It's very like mediocre, low level type editing where I'm just putting in some text, self-deprecating humor text, or
yeah.
cutting out something stupid that I say.
I don't know if I say something that's if I say something stupid, I generally catch it and just stop right within about 20 seconds after saying it and be like, damn, I gotta do this one again.
You can't say that. What do I want to pick next, man?
Trying to get this. Oop, there we go.
Let's go with
It's
Scandio.
Kryptonite padlock, laminate padlock.
Ooh, Kryptonite. Never owned one, but I hear they're pretty good.
Oh, that's a nice little pick. It's kind of easy.
That's one of the three brands that I want to try out someday. Kryptonite, Casp,
Yeah, I want to get a
and
Casp.
Federal. And Federal.
Oh yeah, I forget about Federal.
Yeah, I saw.
Is Federal pin tumblers, or do they make?
Oh, they're pin tumblers. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I actually not. I was thinking it might be like a lever locks or something.
They make pin tumblers. They make
Or is that
padlocks,
Union?
Euro locks.
Are there Union lever locks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. I think.
But LPL did a video on a Federal this past week. It's a padlock, has one bump stop pin in a barrel, and then 5 spools, but the core has countermilling in it, which made me wonder if they act ginny. So I kind of wanted to get one, but they only really sell them in England, so you got to pay somebody $25 to ship it to you.
I felt like I was in Bizarro land for a minute. I'm sitting there struggling, trying to pick my Ruco with the barrels, and I'm just kind of kicking through and watching a few things, and then I kick onto a short, and it's George Jim raking a Yale 500. I was like, wait a minute, man, why don't you pick this? Let me rake that. Damn
The
it,
world
Jim.
is upside down, man. It's upside down.
Jim's hilarious, man. He's a good guy.
Yes, he is. I'll never forget. I was watching him pick what was it? It was a Kaba Star, I think. And it's like a 32 pinner. It's just
Oh yeah,
bonkers number of pins. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna gut this thing. And he's like gutting it, and you could see him turning it over in his hand, trying to figure out what to do next. And then all of a sudden, it just starts pissing out pins everywhere.
oh yeah. When
He's
you
like,
waterfalled that one, I remember that too. Yeah. I was like, dude, thank you for making. I'll never even try to gut a 32 pin lock, so I can never have that big a mess. So thank you for making it okay for the rest of us to have a big screw up,
But everybody's done it where they just sit there and they're like, oh fuck me. Just
it
was awesome.
Someone Inferno or Picksmith, one of the two, gave me just a bunch of kicks and stuff. And one of the first ones I put in a vise and went to do, I was pretty excited. I went to rake it, and I stuck in the rake and I pulled out the cord. Pins started falling. I was like, oh, I should check the back of these things.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine raking it and oh shit. There's no C clip, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't really, I knew the concept, but I hadn't been taking apart locks yet or anything. So to me, it was like, oh, did I break it? I was like,
I never actually thought to try that.
Same thing. The first time I picked something or I raked that Falcon that you took home, broke. I saw that you're there.
Something to control.
Yeah, and I was like, what happened? I started sending messages to people. I was like, I don't know what happened in this lock. Everyone's like, dude, that's just control.
I broke it, man.
I wish Loki would have been like, dude, you screwed that lock up, man.
That's it. Where did you see the confetti come out when you did it?
Right.
Yeah, they're made. They shoot out confetti when you do that.
You win the prize, brother. I got a master one that when you open it, the shackle just comes all the way out. That was another little surpriser. I was like, wait, what happened? I was like, what button did I hit for that?
Rope Picks in the house. I wasn't sure if that was you last night, just saying hello, or if that was you this morning. So it's good to see you here this morning. We're going to try raking something, see if that works. Since I don't use this rake for nothing, really.
Which one you got there?
This is the dimple rake.
I don't care.
How often do you get to use a dimple rake? Not very often.
I don't like it.
I mean, it's fine for like, what are those? Oh crap, the Visky dimple padlocks.
Okay. Oh no, I don't
I
even
mean,
like it in.
it's fine
I
for
don't even
those.
like it in those, man. And I've raked those with everything on my desk.
You're like, I'd rather just use a zip tie for those.
Well, you know what's funny is that's the one thing I couldn't do it with. I failed Loki's zip tie
Really?
challenge.
Let's see,
Yeah,
I can get mine.
it won't. I can't get it. I got it with everything else, man. Everything else. And I tried, dude. I didn't just like phone it in and go give it up. I went after it, as I do.
Nope, no pins just fell, so we're not making any progress.
Ooh, I got my record in the Fortress just down to 3.4 seconds.
Jesus.
What's up, Keith O'Reilly?
Mr. O'Reilly.
Yeah, it's still gutted because I haven't put it back together from gutting it from
Was that
that
some
attempt.
core movement? I think I just felt some core movement, which would be more than I've ever gotten on this lock ever.
Did you feel it wiggle a little?
Caba. I think we're gonna have to pick this the old-fashioned way. Let's see if we hear anything dropping. Ah, shit. Oh well, we're gonna try this the old-fashioned way. I almost never try and pick dimples. I suck so bad at it. You gotta tighten up. Tighten up, dummy. Dropping silicon carbide on the floor. Oh, at least I had the lid on it.
Oh, nice.
Just like it's like sand, but much, much, much harder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotta have the lid on. I don't know where that accent went there, but
Yeah, it almost sounded like a Scandinavian, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. I really don't. I as it was happening, I was like, "Well, I don't even know what file that's out of in my head." You know,
Yeah. What continent is that even from?
probably mixed up a couple of them.
All right, let's try 2 mm bore. Okay. Mr. Keith O'Reilly. Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning.
Let me do a check.
Very disappointed. I'm waiting for a package. It did not come yesterday. Dirt bags at the post office.
I am on the counter watch. I am 5 away from 23K.
Oh man, you really are just freaking killing it in the subscriber count. You got some kind of formula that's working out for you.
Algorithm
I don't
likes
know what.
me.
That's the thing. I have no idea. Like I did. Normally, my regular lives, I get like 100 views, maybe. You get 100 people come in and out, whatever. Now, vertical lives where they actually can show you in the short speed. I did one sharpening a knife, and 20,000 people watched it. And I was like, holy shit, we're
Yeah,
going to
it's a
do
short
that
feed.
again. So I did it again, and it was 17,000 people watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, money, baby. We're gonna keep doing this. So I did it again, and there was 3,000 people. And then I did it again yesterday, and there was like 1,250. So it's like I'm not sure what the magic juice is that gets you put in the shorts feed. I have
Um,
not figured it out yet.
I mean, part of it is it's timing, how many other lives are running like that. Um,
It makes me wonder whether it's better to be doing it when there's less people doing it or when there's more people.
um, I think it's a bit of a catch-22 because a lot of people it's easy to see what the like when you get your views, so if you do a noon or a midnight and you get more views at midnight, and that's kind of the view zone, that's when you'll do more of your things. So I think the times that there are more people watching in general, more people have figured that out and are trying to catch on to those views, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's
Uh,
erratic, dude. It's just part of it. I mean, it's the same thing, man. I got my last two were like 11K views each.
Damn, that's so
Um,
many.
and I just go for like 45 minutes to an hour and then bounce. So, and then the one before that was 54K.
Damn, that's so good. Wow. Because
Yeah, that was a
that
trip.
when you get 54,000 people come through, that's when you pick up like 100 subscribers. Because I
I
just want to
think
pay one. I think I picked up like 60 or 70 subscribers off that one
honestly,
live.
yeah, it seems to be, it seems to be like 30 or 60. Like I'll get a 30, you bump a 30, off a good one, or I'll get like 60. I think might have got 60 off that big one. But then I'll still pitch, like a 1, 2, 3K one. You know what I mean? Like just
Yep.
like you said, I'll have a string of good ones, string of medium ones compared to the good ones, and then I'll come in with a couple, 1 or 2Kers. And it's like, oh, okay, well, did I lose my mojo? I don't know. Try it again. It's an
That's
up and down
exactly.
thing. So I kind of just don't. Um, the the best advice I was given was by Nola. Is right away. Like I was kind of, it was, I just kind of fell into the trap of number watching, viewer watching, and being like, okay, I'll. Oh, there's no one here yet. We'll wait and get started. And just kind of talking about that out of nervousness and then self-deprecating. And he was like, dude, just ignore that shit. Just do what you're doing and let that work itself out. And for the most part, that's what I do. You know,
Yep. Very, very smart way to look at it. I don't look at it anymore either. The people, I only look at the very end because like who's coming through at the time. I just kind of pay attention to the people there, especially
yeah,
on verticals, much, much more than these ones. And I think that's my bad. I'm just not good at watching the chat so much whenever I'm talking to somebody, another human being,
I have not
like
picked an
right now.
acid Desmo yet. Asa. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
I gotta
See,
say it.
that's
Have you done the Desmo?
exactly. I have not done the Desmo. I actually thought about getting an acid Desmo in handcuffs because that
Oh,
same model that
with the Medico.
yeah, with the Medico also
You.
comes in a Desmo core.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah,
I probably
I
knew that.
agree. I think it's the six slider variety. It's definitely not the big dog, but still, it's cool to be in a handcuff.
Yeah, once you
Hmm.
adding handcuffs on, it's kind of ratcheted up the degree of difficulty.
Speaking of handcuffs, baby, we got.
Oh, Humboldt, good luck, man. He's taking a shot at the Desmo.
Oh, good luck, man. I hear they're tough locks. I've never had one, but it's on my list to get in the next batch. So we're getting Desmo next, And oh, what the hell's the name of that other one? Um, oh, it starts with an R. It's Rube. Um, Rober. Rober. That's what it is. Rober.
Oh, okay. Luber.
Rober.
I've got a Goal S on the way, and
Boo, yeah.
I got a 6-pin. I think it's a 6-pin Medico on the way from Loki.
Nice. We found these. Yay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And check this shit out. We can still get them off. We can still pick them.
Well, that's because you practiced enough.
I think it's just because, the mechanism doesn't change. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean. You practice till you got the mechanism. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so yeah, you know where to go. You know what to look for. You might have to kind of fumble getting the feel of walking it a time or two if you pick those back up. But
Boo, yeah.
dude, I gotta go grab some Kleenex. I'll be right back.
Fantastic. We'll see what's going on. We got Wolfgang will be here shortly. Fantastic. It'd be good to hang out and get a chat on with him. I know I have a handcuff key here. Where's the handcuff key? Handcuff key. Cuff key, cuff key, cuff key. Here, cuff key, cuff key, cuff key. Where you at? We'll just grab the one where I know where it's at. I always keep one attached to my Slim Pickens.
What? Slim
Because you
Pickens.
never know when you're going to be kidnapped and need a cuff key. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean,
You never know when you'll be kidnapped and need a cuff key to escape. I actually think you're much more likely to be zip tied if you're kidnapped. Not that people get kidnapped very often, especially middle-aged men.
there's not a lot of profit in it.
There's not a lot of demand for middle-aged,
That's gotta,
balding white men.
you gotta have an enemy
Balding.
for some that's doing that shit to you.
You gotta owe somebody something for something.
Right. You've been missing paying on the VIG.
Yeah, you got fronted something.
Did
GT
someone dirty?
Hate
Did someone dirty and you're getting the comeback.
Brooke says that he woke up this morning with a cuff still on his right hand. Cuffs are fun. I mean, they're just interesting to do and mess around with. They're not like, crazy skilled freaking, high security locks. They're just fun to play with. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
it's
a
got its
fidget
own.
spinner.
It's got its own. It's definitely a skill, man.
For sure.
It's not
Like
just
a
a
fidget
toy
spinner.
or a game.
Oh, it is for me.
And then yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like raking or anything else. It's like for some people it's just a fun little side quest, but it's a whole. It's an absolute whole, And until I'm as good as Coxie, I ain't gonna say it's easy.
Oh no! Here's the thing. That's not what I meant by it's fun and it's a game, because I have absolutely needed to sit there with my hands cuffed behind my back and wait for my wife to get home to rescue my ass because I dropped
I wasn't gonna bring that up
on the floor, and being a 260-pound overweight white guy. Once that key hit the floor, it might as well have been on the moon.
Yeah, hence the
How
lanyard.
am I going to get it? There's no way. There's no way. What am I going to do? Like, sit on the ground? Then I'm in worse shape than I even was before. Oh, she let me suffer on that one too. My hands are behind my back. I'm like, oh yeah, put the key in the keyhole. She's like, I don't see the keyhole. I'm like, oh my God, it's the only hole. Come on, my arms hurt. It was like, I felt like my shoulders were popping out of the socket, and I knew she was messing with me. But she's wonderful.
Well, you deserved it.
She's my best friend, so
Oh,
she's my bestie.
the only time I actually needed my wife to show up and get me out of the damn cuffs is when the Yellow Jackets were attacking me.
Oh yeah, that short video.
Yeah. Well, I it was gonna be a video, but then it became just a short because I was like, "Ow, what's that? Ow, what's that? Ah!" And I was then I was off running. And I'm handcuffed. I'm handcuffed, running around my yard, screaming for my wife to come downstairs and get me out. She's like, "All right, I'll be there in a minute." And I'm like, "No, no, no, no,
no, help, help, help!"
By the time she got down there, I got one of them off.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I'm
it was.
telling you.
I wish I would have left the camera running on that one because you would have saw me running back in and out of frame.
That would have been really funny. In and
Yeah.
out, in and out.
Back in my brain, I got to program that for like, keep it going for content, man. Keep it going for content.
Hey, there are people. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably watched 200 hours of videos of people being stung on YouTube. Me and my daughter both like it. Like watching people get stung by, you know, bullet ants.
Yeah, I've watched all the
Executioner wasps.
pain guys doing,
Yeah.
getting stung by it to tell you how it feels, and yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I've watched it.
Coyote Peterson and Mark Vins and those guys, just watching them, executioner wasps and tarantula hawks and just the really rare, like crazy, painful stuff.
Do you guys watch Ants Canada?
I've never even heard of it.
It's some dude. I think he lives in Taiwan actually, but he started out with just some pretty good sized, aquariums or terrariums, and he does like different types of ant colonies and bugs and things like that are in there. But he's got kind of gone overboard. The last time I saw, he's got like a whole room turned into like a giant terrarium, and but he's got a lot of. I mean, I watched that for a while, just learning about ants, and the different bugs he's throwing in there. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It is. It sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to check it out. And I watch what else do I watch? Chandler. There's a guy named Chandler who deals with like venomous snakes. And I watched him get bit by a cobra.
On purpose?
Crazy. No.
Oh.
He was free handling a cobra in the wild. And
as you do. Just free handing a cobra.
Yeah, those dumb people.
What'd you do yesterday, Todd? Well, I was down there, I was free handing a cobra, and it got me.
It got me.
It got me. Again.
Can you imagine getting bit by a cobra in freaking India? Like, oh, how do you explain that? Like, Mom, I got bit by a cobra. Mm-hmm.
I just think if it went anywhere, whether India, if I get to make it over to Croatia and visit the boys over there, whatever weird local thing that could like put me in the hospital, but it's a low chance it's going to happen. That's the thing I'm worried about.
I believe
you know what I mean?
Hey, we got Wolfgang says he's preparing, and he says he'll be here in 8 minutes. That's a very specific time.
I was like, yeah, he's a very precise man.
He seems that way. The first thing that popped into my head is like, how could somebody know exactly how long it's going to take to poop?
Because he can be ready in 5, and then he'll wait that 3 to be exact.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a guess.
I just wanted to say poop.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to put it in everybody's head that Wolfgang was pooping. What's next on the list? Next on the list of shit to pick. Let's go back to another dimple. I'll tell you, this Apex, it's not the greatest, but I still find myself using it because I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
I thought there was going to be some profundity at the end of that sentence. You're like, because no idea.
I don't know what it is. I think that it's because it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is because the picks are not better than Jimmy Wong's. I have better picks. I mean, I don't really have better turners. The turners are basically just what they are. You know what I mean? Turners are turners. They're all the same basically. I don't know if it's the clicky that I like.
Yeah, I mean
What it is.
the fidgety clicky's probably adding a few points in for you.
Yeah, I think that has to be it, man. Because it's got. I mean, it's got really. I mean, it's fine. I was gonna say it's got nothing else going for it really, but you know, it's fine. It's just they're just fine.
Drink.
That was hilarious. They got. And it's all about this because I was so freaking excited for it. I was like, this is going to be the thing because, you know, every pick manufacturer has something that is like a downside. So you have Jimmy Longs, they're the absolute best. They're pretty much the cheapest 301 high yield pick, but they go out of stock like all the freaking time. So you can't get them all the time. Mokies are great. They're fantastic. They're double ended. They're comfortable. They're nice and strong, but they're only 0.5 millimeters, and you got to order them from Germany. That sucks. Bare bones, they're fine, but they have a weird handle thing where you got to be careful with the handles. Um, Multi pick, they're spring steel, and they freak me out when I pick with them. And then everybody else just doesn't. They freak me out. They really do because I put them in a lock and I can feel the shaft bending and flexing as I'm using it. So I'm
Oh, I
picking
wish
and
I had
I
I
feel it
wish I had a
bending. I
drop
feel it.
board. You know, like the little drop board with the things. Because I would
Yep.
have that was the greatest. I can feel the shaft bending and flexing. I would have stolen that for a drop. I'm sorry. It was so perfectly
But yeah,
dirty, dude, that I was like,
yep. I can feel it, and it flexes in a bad way. I mean, it gives you bad feedback, and it's like it makes you feel like you're bending, so you like lighten up on everything while you're doing that. It just changes. It's weird. I actually showed this in a video one time. I'm gonna do it again. Gotta pick this multi-pick set. Grab a parallel. So if you move that away, if you hold it, oh, you dirtbag. Come on, frick. That is a freaking crap pile flex, man. Look at that. Boing, 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 boing. I'm not pressing very hard.
hey, is Wolfgang in the thing?
He is not. Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet. Not yet.
feels
That's
like it's
why I'm
coming.
actually standing up so that I can make sure that I don't miss him.
Oh, nice.
Humboldt, Ray, can I see your vice setup? Very close. Yes, you certainly can. Let's actually take it apart because this is like one of my pride and joys here. I'm coming up with this setup here.
Oh, I hate this.
Okay, so we got that. Unscrew that.
Boom.
Unscrew Open. Get some. Okay, so the heart and soul of it is the small rig clamp. Attached to that, we have a small rig called the Mini Magic Arm. You can get it off of Amazon, but it has little hexes at the top here for you to tighten it down into something, and it has 1/4 threads on it. And the base is the base from Harbor Freight. And what I did was I took the regular clamp off the top, just unscrewed it, unbolted it, and it had like a 4 millimeter bolt hole in it. And I drilled it out and tapped it to a 1/4 so that I could use the Harbor Freight base with anything with a 1/4. That is my vice setup. I've never seen anybody else do it, which I'm kind of surprised, because the base for the Harbor Freight vice is freaking money. Absolute money. Okay. Because this mini magic arm allows you, because most of the small rig style vices allow you to clamp a lock like this, which is fine for round mortise cylinders, for Euros like this. This is fine, but like this one, the Scandi, whenever you're picking on it and you press down, you can see it wants to turn. Even if you put it way down at the bottom, it still kind of wants to move. See, that's the whole way down. It's really tight. But if you press down, it still wants to turn. And that sucks. So this magic arm allows you to take it and turn it 90 degrees like that. Or you can clamp stuff up and down like this. And that is much better for holding a Scandi oval, which is my favorite style of block. So I have it at this 90-degree angle, like pretty much for everything. I do Scandis like that. I hold Euros same way, just like this, up and down ways. It just works, man. Just works. Good morning, Zoe the cat. How's it going this fantastic, wonderful Sunday morning?
ZTC, how are you?
Humboldt says he likes the mini magic arm. It is really a good addition to any vice. Even the it works even on if you get a 1/4 coupler, you can use it on the regular vices. Now we got Wolfgang is here. Wolfgang, what's up? Wolfgang, you here?
That's crazy. His lock lab was like, we're gonna go on now. He's at the store.
All right.
There he is.
All right. Good afternoon. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Hello.
I decided to join. Yeah, when you sent me that message, Ray, I was like 1 hour in the gym, like, into the gym, and then it took me an additional hour to get out of there. So I'm here.
Right. It's all good.
All right. We're going to pick and gut this Ruko 600, the one that I practiced all week.
Beautiful.
Let me check. I'm going to need the key. A second. I'll probably record this part a little bit. Only my voice will be recorded though, so no problem.
Good enough.
All right, well, it should be recording. See if this key works. This is the Ruko 600 with this bidding.
Beautiful. You get that thing open, we'll send you full screen once you got it up.
All right. Start picking. So we have W3OY and C Stew in the channel. Holding their breaths.
Anticipation.
I think I'm gonna put my 600 in too and pick it.
So really the key was opening these is to get a really nice tensioner in there.
Those are facts.
Because these locks actually are very talkative. In the beginning, I thought that these locks are kind of mute. They don't say a thing. You just, pick them until they open. But it turns out if you tension them correctly, they will start to talk to you by turning the core sometimes, giving you counter rotation and stuff like that.
Like telling you, I'm not that kind of ladybug.
I'm curious how the Ruko 600 compares to the ASA 600, if it's similar, because I know that has a sleeve instead of counter milling. I'd be curious how it picks different.
The sleeve is still something that we will see, because I'm going to gut it and we will check.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Because I never gutted this one.
Humboldt says that he likes the Vice, so you should. I have a video actually in my past of that saying what I did to do it. So it's real easy to do. And if you change the bolt in the Vice part of the Harbor Freight, you can actually still use it. Which I took the regular bolt out and put a quarter 20 in it. Not that I ever change it back, but I had the opportunity to change it back if I need to.
And another thing that these barrel spools do, they kind of also act like tapered pins.
Yep,
So you need
that's
to be really careful with them.
Yep, the beginning part of the pick, you're picking it like a tapered pin lock, and then the feedback markedly changes at a certain point, and you know that you're in stage number 2 when you start getting very distinct clicks as you're moving up through the milling.
Exactly. All right.
I'm actually picking a similar lock to Wolfgang. He's picking the Roku 600 with barrels, and I'm picking the ASA Maximum Plus Restricted, which is basically the same as an ASA 600 with barrels. Yep, we're starting over because I overset something. I got in a hurry.
All right. I was just checking these two pins, number 1, number 2. Let's check 6 and 5. Nothing. Oh, there's the binder. Number 4, I think, or number 5. overset the spool there, whatever. And these smaller barrel spools, oh boy, you can overset these really easily.
Yep, that's exactly what I just did. I overset. I was in stage 1 where I was picking it like tapers, and I pushed one a little too hard, and that was it. Overset. All the feedback leaves, and everything's springy, and it's like, okay, time to start over. Technically, you don't have to start over. You can slowly release tension
Yeah, and
until you start
then
getting feedback again. So
yeah, and then try and catch the
Yep.
dropping pins with your pick. Sometimes works.
I just don't think I was using enough tension. So that kind of helps me to not overset as much as using pretty heavy tension at the beginning.
Yeah. There we go. Number 2, number 1 spring, I think. Let's check number 1 just for good measure. Number 2 looks good. Let's see, number 4 again. Nothing. Number 3 is binding.
Oh man, I wish I could take off work tomorrow. Stay home and wait for my stuff to come in the mail.
Oh, what did you order?
I got knife sharpening stuff. It's going to be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh well, no dice. My other buddy at work, he took off tomorrow because today is Super Bowl day here in the United States. So
Ugh.
yeah, so he always takes off the day after the Super Bowl so that he can party hardy and not have to worry about getting up in the morning.
That's thinking ahead.
Hmm.
Did I get enough clicks from the 2? I think I did. Let's try this again.
Let's try. Try a short flat or a medium flat. Let's try a medium flat. See how that goes. Nope. Overset number 2. The jackass. About too big of a
go.
hurry.
It's actually funny. For me, these longer barrel spools also kind of act like tapered spools. So when I try to pick these smaller ones in the back, the bigger ones in 1 and 2 start to drop sometimes. So yeah, very interesting.
They are very interesting locks. You can see why they. I mean, I'd prefer to pick gins, but you can see why they would switch from gins to barrels because barrels are. You really need a pretty good skill set in order to pick them. A random person isn't going to pick a barrel lock just going in and picking it normal.
Oh, they're killing me on that Ruco 500.
Stu, you got a Ruco 500?
Yeah, I got one with barrels that I can't open. I got one with the
Gins?
taper that I can get into.
Oh.
But yeah, those barrels I can't. That second set of like Ray said, that second set of switching the feeling you're going for, I ain't getting it.
Yeah, I also argue that the warding in the Ruko 500, because it uses the Yale 1 keyway, that kind of also throws a curveball for you, because there you cannot really pick the lock by just simply using the bottom of the keyway. You would need to angle your pick and then lift it, go past the warding, an S curve, and then pick like that.
Yeah, kind of gotta like swoop it.
Yep, that's exactly how I do it. I take a shorter hook and I slide up onto that warding on the right hand side. I have a couple right here actually. I should pick those next. Because I have one of them that I can't get open. I have one that I have a key for that I got from Left Hand Loki actually. I could pick that one, but the other one that I got from who the heck did I get that from? Oh crap. Oh, who was that? It was. He makes dimple picks. Oh my god, why can't I remember his name?
Oh,
Nigby?
Nigby, yeah.
Nigby. From Nigby.
Hey, speaking of, has anyone seen or heard from Chevalier?
I actually sent him a Discord message yesterday with the link for this live and said, "Hey, brother, we miss you."
I hope he's all
But I
right.
have not heard nothing back. So.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording because this is taking ages. I picked this off the camera like in a couple of minutes, and here when you cannot concentrate, it's it gets really hard. I don't know why.
Yep, I spent months trying to get this very lock here, the ASA maximum plus restricted, the ASA 600 with barrels. It took me months to get picking barrels down, and even now, if I don't pick it for a week or two, it's like it takes you a while to kind of get back into the swing of how the lock works.
I can imagine. Yeah, I opened this one like 8 times in a row. That was really satisfying.
Oh man.
Yeah, these locks need to be figured out first. So jiggle testing is just a must-have. It's not a recommended thing. In order to open it,
No.
you need to know how to jiggle test.
Yep. Once you get to stage two, if you press the wrong pin, if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go through and lift things, you're done. You're dead meat. If you're not jiggle test, like literally, it took me to get to the point where I said, I'm gonna jiggle test every single pin before I decide which one I'm gonna try picking. I'm gonna test every single one because there will be like one that feels like it might be the one that needs picked, and then you'll feel a different one, and you'll be like, no, 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 that's the one, because it's like they are very complex inside actually.
Exactly. Like you need to be sure.
Yes, I'm still in stage one on this stupid lock. I'm still picking it like freaking papers. I think that I'm just too nervous to press this pin number 3. I think that it's the one. There we go. It busted loose. Good. One. Do 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 do. 6. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now they are jiggling nicely.
Four. Come on. Mm. Hmm. It's never good. This is not good.
Yeah, sometimes you need to pick these barrels like multiple times to.
Oh yeah, I'm picking. I think I'm doing the order wrong here because I feel like I'm doing the exact same. All right, I'm in stage 2.
Ow.
That was a problem. I was picking and I didn't realize that it switched to stage 2. I'm like, what the hell's next here?
What's up, Grouchy Lenny? How you doing, sir?
Grouchy Lenny, how's it going? Good morning, good morning.
Oh.
There's one. It's jiggly now. Good. 6 is good. 5 is definitely set. 4 is jiggly.
There we go. So number 2, number 1. Let me check. 2, number 1 picked.
Mm.
Yeah, because before you open it, it gives you a kind of like a false set, but it's a really tiny something on the core.
Yep. That's what usually happens to mine. That lets me know that stage 1 ended and stage 2 started. You'll get a
Yeah,
little bit
that
of core movement and a click as it falls in, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's definitely going into stage 2. But it didn't do it this time. It must have been so slight and imperceptible that I didn't notice.
Oh boy. Go with
that's what
set
Loki was telling me. It was like once I get that minor movement, I'm kind of on the right path.
Yep.
And I've been there. I don't know how I got there or how I got out of it, but I have gotten to where, I know what I'm feeling for on that movement.
That is when you're starting stage 2.
Yeah, that's where when the wider part of the barrel is past the shear line, and now you need to push that one small lip, get it open.
Four, are we jiggly? 4 is definitely jiggly. 3 is jiggly.
Well, hello and goodbye, Jeff and things.
Morning, buddy. How's it going?
The infamous and things. Or the Jeff knife, as I call it.
Jeff Knife. That was 2. Jiggly now. 1 little click there. 2 clicks. Now jiggly. 6 is jiggly. 5 is set. 4. Little click there. Needs more. Another click there. Now it's jiggly. 3. Jiggly. 2. Okay, 6. Good. 5. 4 needs another click. Good. Now jiggly. 3 feels good. 2. Little core movement. Little click. A little more core movement.
Hey, got the Medico open.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Booyah! Open. Open sesame.
Was that a dual opening right there?
Yes, it was. You got
Double
it,
pop?
and then I got it. Yeah, double pop, baby.
You never fired a desk pop?
Beautiful. Let's
Do you
look
know
at
do you know the movie The Other Guys with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell?
Don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm not the biggest Mark Wahlberg fan, but he's funny, especially when he's got good script and good people. He's real funny, and him and Will Ferrell are effing great together in that movie.
The other crazy thing is I opened it using Apex Pick, the DeForest Diamond.
I was using the number 4. Well, I was struggling with the number 5 from the Reaper, and then I had to switch to the 4 for more of a flat head to control the pin better.
Damn.
Where's my key?
I'm really excited for you opening that freaking Medico.
I'm pretty stoked, man. I got it. It didn't take me too long after I pulled it out of the. I spent a couple minutes on it and got it open, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I went back and tried to scramble the pins more, to make sure I didn't leave it too easy or anything, and got it again, and I was like, oh hell. And then I raked it. I was like, okay, I like this lock.
Is it a 5-pinner?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Definitely takes skill to open Medicos. I have 4 of them, and I can open 1 of the 4.
I've got Loki's sent me another one, so I got a 6-pin, I think, that I'm gonna get to struggle with.
Nice. Yep, all these are 6-pinners.
I like the pins, the concept, the way the lock works and stuff. I just think that's really cool. You know,
Yep, these were what I
I like
started.
the barrel spool sleeve combo too. Like that's just, you know, that's intelligent lock security design. So kind of things you can be passionate about.
We'll just show you this. This Medico here, this is a biaxial, but it was made at a time that they started putting barrels and stuff. This one has counter milling in the core and barrel pins up top.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it's crazy, man, crazy. So I think it has 2 standards, 3 mushrooms, and 1 barrel. But it has counter milling at the bottom that interacts with those mushrooms and the barrel. The only reason I can open this is because the pin orientation. It's like you know, right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn, left turn. So the back
Okay.
5 pins are all in the same direction. So I can just kind of go in and just pop, 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 pop right down the
Oh,
line and get the
I don't
orientation correct.
I don't know which way. Like I have no idea which way I'm turning the pin. I'm just working it.
Oh, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. I can help you
I
with
mean, I'm
that.
not even like, yeah, it's not even like my, at this point, it's like I'm manipulating it and then I'm just kind of getting it to where it'll work. You know what I mean? So,
Crazy. Nice.
and then I just go back and forth on them and, you know, you know, eventually I get the one to set. I kind of end up dropping a couple, but I can go back to the ones that were set and they seem to, you know, I get them back and then I can get to the next one I got to figure out or whatever.
Nice. So excited that I got this open.
That is tight.
It's been a while since I opened this lock. I mean, I have a video of me opening it and gutting it on video, but it was like a 25-minute long video. That shows that you know how to open the lock. You're just really bad at it.
I don't know. I have a 12.5 minute video of me getting my 3.4 seconds and then gutting. So 12 minutes of that's me trying to gut this lock, man. It was a struggle. I forgot that the core had that, you know, like little half. I don't know what that is. You know, half of it's missing on part of that. So
Okay.
I don't have anything that marries into that, and I can't get a shim in this thing, dude. It's in there so tight. So on the fly, I kind of had to, because I use these for followers, I kind of had to cut one just to match it enough
Oh, that's good.
so I
That's
could kind
smart.
of put it
Smart
through.
move.
Yeah. A little on the fly DIY right there.
Yep. That's how. Uh,
How's the lock coming,
I
Wolfgang?
like that one.
That's stubborn. This doesn't want to open on camera. I believe that.
It is shy.
Oh,
It's trying to embarrass you. It's trying to get you back.
definitely what it's trying to do.
That's all right. You will persevere, sir. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
That's it.
You know it. All right. Let's put away Apex and pull out some dimple picks. I don't know what it is. I'd love to be able to put it in words. because it's not the quality of the picks, it's not the quality of the case. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's part. I think it's part the, like you said, the fidget,
I
clicky,
think that it's the
clicky,
fidgetiness. It is,
and then it's part.
and
It's
it's
part.
my newest thing.
I was just gonna say it's part new toy syndrome.
I think that that's exactly what it is. I think that it's because it's new.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy Long's the picks themselves are superior in every way.
But for you to let yourself give into that, though, there does have to be a definite level of quality and functionability,
Yes,
or else you
they are good.
wouldn't just let it. You're not here to play with fidget toys. You know what I mean? That's a side quest for your brain.
But they definitely open locks. I've opened. Did I open a black belt lock using? Yes, I did. I opened an Asus 700 using it. I opened the Goal Z using it. So yeah, both of the black belt locks that I'm capable of opening upon command have both been opened using Apex. So the picks are good. They're just Jimmy's are better. They're more comfortable. They're cheaper. Um, and there's like more profiles. There's a short, like a low, a short, and a medium hook of every variety. In that set, you have one gem of one height. You have one DeForest diamond of one height. You got um, now if you get all of them, all 20 picks, you do have a short flat, a medium round, and a deep round, but you don't have a deep flat. You don't have a short round. So
Yeah, I
it's
like.
just
Well,
limited
that
sort
is
of.
one thing I really like about Jimmy's approach is I like getting a profile in three um two or three thicknesses in any kind of set or anything. So I like that a lot. I like having that option, man. It's like, okay, I want the flat or the deep this or whatever, or vice versa. If I just getting a hook set, I want the medium, short, and deep. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I like the things he does with his products too. So
I actually gave him a suggestion. I emailed him the other day because he has, if you get the basic set and the intermediate set and the gems set, then you end up with a low, a short, and a medium of the rounds, the flats, and the gems. And I was like, what you need to do, because you already have those sets out, just come out with a set of just deep hooks. So have one deep flat, a deep round, and a deep gem as a set of their own, as like an add-on for everybody. He seemed to like the idea, but we'll see. Just a set of Jimmy Deeps.
well, speaking of getting people to like the ideas, don't forget to check out and buy the Shackleman Hannigan with the handcuff club kit set. I can't even say those
I
words.
was checking it out the other day. I did not.
Available on Hard Case Survival and Southern Specialties.
Let's
Nice
stop
little,
doing that real quick. And we will.
get a nice little 4 profiles. They're wonderful for attacking handcuffs. You get the 2-handled shims, which are the 2 sides of the Coxie designed shim for UK and US cuffs. Very, very, very nice set. I'm a big fan.
Because you curated it.
Well, yeah.
It was what you need to open handcuffs. It's what you need to open handcuffs. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what it is, baby. That's a good set. Good price.
There
Comes with a
is,
good case. You can. Best thing about Southern is you can tear up one of these tools and you can replace it easy for cheap. Good price.
is a good price. I really like the variety of shims that come with it because a shim with a handle, there's something to be said about having a shim with a handle.
Dude, I once I discovered that the notch decoder was like a great shim with that handle, and I loved it. Just doing weird, awkward angles and stuff, but just practicing and doing, and for me, especially like doing the key challenge for the TCH 850s is hard because there's a lot of times I can't like my hand goes really well to here and my fingers can do some good stuff, but once I have to crank my wrist, I like there's a countdown. I've got like minutes before just doing that is going to crush my wrist, make it hurt, and then I'm going to spend a couple days where that's rough and it makes it hard for picking. So doing that with a key all the way down sucks, but using like a key tool is great. I can practice and practice and practice and save the wear and tear. And the same thing with the handled shim, if I can get in there with a little shim, but I'm back into cranking my wrist a little, not as bad, but a little more. So if I'm doing it a lot, but if I want to get good practice in, handled shim, man, it just saves the wear and tear. It's great for stage escapes and things. So
This one's my favorite, and it's pretty much because it has a small handle, but it's still a handle nonetheless.
yeah, it's got a little long, a little longer than your classic.
Yeah, 10 thou, so it's a little more rigid than the thin and a little less thick than the thin. Like a little more thick than the thin, but less thick than the thick. So, because the thick is like 14 thou, and the
Oh,
thin is like 6 or 7. So it's a little more rigid than the thick one, but it's like an in betweeny. In betweeny.
Those are nice and thin.
Wonder if that would fit. No, it's too thick for that. But I bet you I could thin that out. Wondering if I could thin this out to fit the X22. I bet you I could.
Oh, you mean split it?
No, I
For the
mean just to thin it out so that it fits on the one side to
oh
allow you to pick the other.
yeah, absolutely. I've done it with the little piece of plastic.
That was like the best thing that anybody's come up with for these cuffs. You're like, just stick a paper clip down the one side, and then you only have to pick one side. I'm like, oh my god, you're a freaking genius.
Hybrid picking, baby.
Oh baby,
I brought
seriously.
it. I brought it over to cuffs.
Oh yeah, you did. It was genius because I could still open them, but it was like 30 seconds or a minute it would take to get them open.
Yeah, and it came because I was trying to work the method you were doing with the wrench or the screwdriver or whatever,
Yeah,
and that's just one of those. It's just like just trying to that back. You get it, you lose it, you get it, you lose it, and I was just again, it was something that the way I was doing with that or you were doing, it was a little cranky on my wrist after time. So
absolutely was.
I
Same
was
thing.
trying to do other ways of getting that tension, and then dude, my brain just went into F that, man. like there's another way, and I just stuck a paper clip in there and I was like, oh yeah, because I was thinking about doing 2 paper clips and just fighting that and seeing what I had to do for double shimming or in a capacity. And I put the one in and then my brain kicked it and was like, we'll just pick the other side then. I was like, does that work? Bang, yes it does.
It does. Hey, we got the Lockpicker 1969. It's funny, we were just talking about you a little bit ago.
Good morning, Mr. 69.
All good things, of course. Any interviews coming up this fine Sunday morning? Just curious.
kind of feel like if he's here, then no.
Yeah, probably not, huh?
I gotta listen. I didn't listen to Brooks yet. I'm gonna listen to that on the way to work today.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't listen to it either, and I kind of can't wait to do it because I want to be able to sit there and like focus on it because he has such interesting stories. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he's a cool cat, dude. Hung out with him
Yeah.
yesterday for a couple hours there, so that was fun.
He's doing Eric today. How
Who's
about
Eric?
that? Eastlands.
Oh, okay. I actually kind of was like, does he mean them? And my brain went, no, it's kidding.
Yeah, that's Eric. Good
That's
picker
cool.
too. Like it's like he's not just a
Yeah, that's the
3D
funny
print
thing, man.
guy.
Is that
He's actually he's a good black belt picker all day long.
you just forget that part of him, you know. And you're like, oh yeah, he picks
That's
locks
it.
too.
Yeah, you forget about it with Jimmy Longs. The guy's not making picks for funsies. The guy picks locks, man. We were talking about Apex earlier, and I was saying how I really wanted them to be the best because I wanted them to be like my go-to. Because that's the thing about Cobra Instruments. They're pretty good at keeping shit in stock. They're pretty good at that. So I kind of wanted them to be the best so that I could just go to their site and buy things when I need it. But yeah, I think that Jimmy has his stuff straightened out to the point now where you can get anything you need when you need it. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, that's good to hear, because at some point I might need some backup picks from him.
Yeah,
And
see,
some good.
he stocked his site before Thursday sometime because I
Wow.
checked it Thursday night. He was fully stocked. I checked it Friday. He was fully stocked. Here we are Sunday morning, fully stocked still. 15th thou round, 15th thou flat, 15th thou gem, 19th thou gem hooks, the basic, the starter, the intermediate. He has absolutely everything in stock right now, except for the tool roll.
Because I might need some backup 19 thou hooks and yeah, some starter kits, more of them.
I tell you, pretty much Jimmy Longs are the best value that you can really buy. They're $5 a pick, basically. 301 high yield. They're super comfortable. They're really strong. Apex are about $8 a pick. Mokies are like $11 a pick. Marebones are about $8 a pick too. So they're the best value and the best quality. I find myself just looking at them. He did a really good job on these. I'll tell you what. What a good job he did. What are we gonna pick next?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea to have some backups of the Jimmy Longs because I mean I've never bent one yet, but it could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen. Stranger things have happened. But
Strange things
I
are
do
afoot
have
at the Circle K.
backups of everything. So does this mean that I'm sick? Do I have a sickness?
You have been diagnosed.
Yes. I'm a sick dude.
I can't talk any trash. I got a bunch of cases and picks in the background, so I can't be like, you have too many picks.
Well, here's the thing. These are just the backups. I also have, these are my V3s and V4s and a book of secrets. Then we have the version 5s and a tool roll. These are just the shorts, flats, or shorts, or the rounds, flats, and gems. And then we got another tool roll here that has all of the maybe if I could find the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Another tool roll that has all the version 5 and 15 thou and the rakes because I had space. Sickness, man. It's a sickness. I'm like, but what if I bend one? I have to be able to
But
replace it.
you are down with the sickness.
Yes, I am down with the sickness for sure. I actually found something the other day. We were cleaning up, and where did I put you? Aha! Now I know where I put you. Aha! Found these the other day.
Oh, what are those?
Jimmy Long sent these along with orders back in the day.
Nice.
So he made little notebooks, Jimmy Long's notebooks.
Vintage
And,
Jimmy swag.
That's it. There was, I think this was the first one that he sent out. Blank paper, and it has the binding order for my ASA 600. Pick 1, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 again. That was a binding order. And then he put out, I think it was this one with the straight lines. And then he sent this one with the graph dots. These were like freebies that he sent out with orders back in the day.
Very nice.
His latest freebie is the coolest freebie, I think.
Oh, the pick, right? Nice.
Yep, that was a cool freebie.
Has he
Just
decided to expand that? Like do more profiles for those? That would be amazing.
I do not
Man,
know.
I really hope he decides to bring those out a little bit cheaper than the ones with the injected handles.
Yeah, you think he could? You could probably sell those ones for $3 or $4 a piece. I would think.
Yeah, that would be amazing, man. Wow.
And you'd have Eastlands and everybody coming out with handles for them. It would definitely be a boom for the lockpick community as a whole.
Oh yeah, because just these Ridgebacks from Lawlock Tools. Oh boy, these were also some nice treat. And as soon as I made the handles for them, they became so much better.
Yeah, I gotta make handles for these Lawlock. I really got them liking.
Which ones do you have, Stu?
I don't know.
Okay, can you show it to the camera, please?
I got a set from Bumpy.
Oh, it's the Valerian. Oh, that's really nice. Lawlock Tools just came out with the two gauge version of that same pick set that you have.
Oh, nice.
One of these.
Yeah, dual gauge
version. One of these days.
Oh.
One of these days, I'll get some Lawlock tools. I know that the Topini profiles are all very popular.
Oh yeah, they are. Especially for Euro locks, in my opinion.
What was I just gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh, I think I said this before. I know that I said it to Stu earlier. Did I tell you, Wolfgang, that I had a little correspondence the other day with Jimmy from Jimmy Wong's?
Oh no, not yet.
Okay, so I did. I corresponded with him because you know that if you get the basic and the intermediate set and the set of gems, then you end up with a low round, a short round, and a medium round, low, short, and medium flat, low, short, and medium gem. So they stop at medium, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if he came out with a set that was just a deep round, a deep flat, and a deep gem, a three-piece set as a complement to what he's already got. So I emailed him the other day and talked to him, and he kind of liked the idea. So we'll see if that comes out in the future because that would really make my day.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense because those are the first type of picks that you bend,
Yeah.
the deep hooks, and those are the ones that normally suffer pin damage when your pins launch at the pick. You know, when you let loose of the tensioner and they drop down, they bend your pick. It
I mean,
happened to me so many times.
That's the pick I get stuck in things a lot now.
Yeah.
My deep hook.
his mediums are pretty deep, though. You know what I mean? It's deeper than most companies' deep. His medium is, but his deeps are really freaking deep, man. They are awesome deep. They're like postal hook deep.
Yeah, I
This is a
I don't know if
version
this is
3.
medium or if it's deep, but
Yep. His mediums are really deep enough for
Nice.
almost everything.
that was great for the pack locks for me.
God, I really like these. It was back when, probably like, I don't know, April, May last year when Jimmy really just started getting like hot, and you couldn't get him anywhere. I just so happened to get on uh, Reddit and just threw it out there and was like, does anybody have any spares of these that they don't use that they want to get rid of? And a guy gave me a holler and was like, hey, I actually have a set of the flats in 23,000s and the sharps, which were the half diamonds, and the gem. And that was a mixed set of 19 and 23 thou. And I was like, dude, fuck, freaking sold. How much do you want? Expecting him to, want $40 a set or something because they were uber rare. And I was like, oh, just give me the money that I have in it, $20 a set, and they're all yours. And I got them for $20 a set. The guy even paid for the shipping.
Dang, that's tight.
That's
know.
a really
It was
good
a-
deal there. Somebody was
It was a
really
good
nice
deal.
there. To a
Yep,
complete
and
stranger.
they were my absolute favorite picks until the version 4 came out, and then those were my favorite. And now that version 5 came out, those are my favorite.
Oh.
All right, let's pick a Ruko since everybody's picking Rukos this morning.
Oh boy.
There's a
I
Ruko
got a
500.
backlog of Rukos to pick through.
I was like, I gotta pick a
No,
Ruko.
brother.
I only got 2 options. One of them I can pick.
Ray, have you tried picking any of those more recent Rukos, like the Garand or the 12,000?
Nope, I don't have any. I have 2 Rukos. I have one Ruko that I have a key for that I got from Left Hand Loki,
Oh,
and
okay.
then the one that I got from Nigby. And this one here has a different. Oh, jeez. This one here has a different keyway.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah, look at that. Wait a second. Oh, look at that. Uh-huh. Wait a second, it's not focusing right now.
Oh shit! Come on.
Yeah, could you maybe
Full
oh
screen.
no. Yeah, put it on full screen. And don't hold it that close to the camera, a little bit lower. Yeah, like that. Like that. No, it's focused. Okay, I see. Ooh, yeah. Uh, and these are both Euro. Oh boy. Have you tried gutting these, by the way?
I've never been able to pick this one yet.
Oh, wow. That would be interesting to pick.
This one's almost like a mirror image type.
Yeah,
No,
it is
not
the
really.
beeline version of the Yale one.
Yeah, because it's very similar. So you go right or right, left, right, and then it instead of curling to the right like the Y1 does, it curls to the left. It's just
Wow.
weird.
Do you have any idea what's inside these?
I have no. I know what's inside this one. This one
Mhm.
has 2 tapers and 3 gins.
Okay.
This one here, I have no idea what's inside of it.
Hmm.
Let's try and get this thing open. Let's see if we can get this open.
Yeah. Try and try the same thing that I did when I tried to figure out barrels. Try and get some feedback from the pins. See what they do.
Let's see. I have no idea if there's barrels or if there's gins in it.
Yep. That's why. If they act like taper pins right from the start, then it's a dead giveaway that there are asset barrels inside. Okay. It was one of my happiest day in the lockpicking when I figured out that I was tensioning the lock the wrong way. That's why I couldn't pick barrels. Oh boy. And once I figured it out,
Okay.
the lock just
I
got
think there's definitely. I think this is definitely gins. So
gins. Okay.
I picked pin 5, and I got a little bit of core movement to the right.
Oh, yeah, gins. Okay. 6 gins maybe.
It's a 500.
500. Okay, so
Yep,
one tapered pin, 4 gins maybe.
that's what I think.
Nice.
Okay, let's see if we can float this guy. I just picked pin number 1. It's definitely set. Pin 2 is definitely set.
Hey,
What happened there, Stu?
I got my Ruko, the green belt one.
Oh, the tapered pin.
Yep.
Nice. Well done. Getting the hang of
Yeah.
it. What belt are you working on right now, Stu, by the way? If you're
Um,
working on
y-
any.
I'm not really. I'm not submitting, but I'm just kind of using it as a guideline. So I'm trying to um pick some more blue belt locks, and then I need to get a purple and kind of start moving up into there.
Mhm.
And then I gotta get. I'm behind on trying to start working on some challenge locks. But I want to do that too.
Speaking of challenge locks, I gotta send a challenge lock to Loose Shirt pretty soon. I just offered him that I would cut more Euro locks for him, like 2 or 3 more, because I got more in my backlog that I'm definitely not going to pick again.
Yeah.
Some Abus C83s. I got so many of those.
Oh, nice.
And I was just going through the list of locks that I wanted to send out to him, and none of them were ABUS locks. And I was thinking, what the hell? I have so many redundant locks. Let's just cut a couple and send it to him. Because I have some BKS locks for him, some Yale. What else? Some locks from the Netherlands. So yeah, he's going to have a lots of fun with those.
Nice. Come on.
Oh yeah, Ray, you wanted to send him something as well. What was that?
I do. The locks are sitting here. I just got to take a day off work to go freaking ship the things.
Hmm.
It's a pain in the ass to go to the post office here because I work basically the same hours that the post office is open. So I need to get out early. And it's like, when do I have time to leave work early?
Mhm. Can you maybe ask somebody to bring it to the post office? Is that possible?
I might be able to. I need to get stuff from the post office to freaking put it in though. That's me. I'm just lazy. I need to get my ass out. I just need to take the day off and go freaking do it.
You need to get your assa out. Ha ha ha! Lock you.
I actually thought about just buying him freaking 2 new ones and having them shipped to his house
Ow! Ow! Ow!
because they're not expensive locks. There's like a one I think is about $25 and the other one's about 10.
Oh,
Ugh.
Like
what
the
locks are
V18,
those? Oh,
yeah,
well,
the gold V18 and gold D9. These are both those.
Goldina. Okay, have you picked those?
Yep. I've not picked the V18, but I've had them for I don't know 3 or 4 months. So
Okay.
I've had them long enough. They need to go away.
Are they like one of those? What are these called?
They're both high pin count.
High pin count. Yeah.
Yep.
HPCs?
Yep. That is correct.
No.
God damn, this lock is freaking. I wonder if I should tension it the other way.
Yeah. Try it. Try it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see.
Definitely the tensioning with these Rukos. That's always a dead giveaway with these. If you can't pick them, try tensioning them differently.
Okay, let's grab. I
I've
was
even
using
thought of
the Apex crescent hook. Let's grab a crowbar. Let's try a Jimmy Long's. Jimmy Long's low round. Let's try that.
You see, my problem is definitely switching from the bottom of the keyway to the middle of the keyway and then figuring out the tension that I need to use in order to not to overset the pins while I'm doing that. And that's really hard to master. That's why many of these high uh, high cut pins really defeat me, to be honest with you. My nemesis.
I'm just being stupid. I got the sniffles.
Did you get a false set already?
Nope,
Ray.
not yet. I'm
Oh, here.
going the other direction though, so
I saw Rock Out was in there earlier. Hey, Rock Out.
what's happening? I've been so focused on this. I did not see.
The deep one. And I'm using these Moki gem hooks on this particular lock. On the other one, I use the Lolock tools, I think, or Jimmy Longs. It feels completely different when you're picking with gem hooks.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What
Ah!
happened? What happened?
Tensioner fell out.
Oh boy.
Tensioner fell out. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to
Flag on the play.
We're going to flip the 40 and the 30. Yeah, that'll work. Because I don't really need the float tensioner in there until there we got some core movement.
Let's leave it like that. Try and get that behind her. The tricky one is actually picking these smaller barrels in the back. They are nasty. Because if you pick the wrong one, it always sets right away, and you have to start over. They are kind of like little traps in the back. That's what I think Draw9 was telling me in the Unlock channel on Discord. I specifically asked for a easier bidding for these. It turns out this is not that easy as you might think. Barrels are still barrels. What you working on, Stu? I think Stu is missing.
Hmm.
All right, hey Ray, I gotta bounce out, man. I gotta go do a bunch of shoveling before I leave to go to work.
Oh no, shoveling.
Oh yeah, it's I had 3 walkways and 6 cars worth of driveway and a lot of sidewalk. So
Well, good luck. Don't hurt yourself.
yep, that's actually kind of like job one every time I go out and do it. Uh, so it's good to hang out with you, Wolfgang. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you to everybody in the chat for kicking around and hanging out. I will see you and talk to you later, Ray.
Yep, same thing, Stu.
Yep.
Take care,
See you
man.
later. Be safe. Be safe, my friend.
So you picked the medical. That's really nice.
That is.
Surprised me. What medical
Intor.
was that, by the way?
It was a Medico and a padlock. So I think it was a 5, either a 4 or 5 pinner.
Wow.
I would guess a classic, but I'm
That's
not 100% positive.
If it's a classic, then it should be. And then you said 5 pins.
Yeah, I think it was. I think he said it was 5 pinner.
That's purple bells, right?
Yep.
Nice, very nice.
My earbud is going dead. We need to change earbuds.
Oh man, I'm going to receive a DSL camera at some point, so I can record myself picking and gutting those gin spools.
Okay.
Because yeah, I gotta upgrade my recording equipment to at least get a chance at recording the gin spool stuff, like the Roku 500s with gins inside.
Let's make some more coffee.
It's a good idea.
Yep, new K cup. Strong 12 ounce. While I'm waiting for that to brew, let's check the chat, see what's going on. 'Cause I was pretty involved in this Roku, so I didn't look lately. TLP's still here. Grouchy's here. They're talking about poker chips. I don't have very many poker chips. I don't usually ask people for stuff specifically like the same reason about these two locks here is it's hard for me to send people shit back. So I don't usually ask people for anything.
It's usually like an online service that where you can just send them like a picture. They put it on a poker chip, a 3D printed one, and they send it to you or something like that.
No, I mean like asking people, hey, send me your poker chip because I never
Yeah, but
never
then
send anybody anything back.
exactly. But those need to be designed first and made, right, by somebody.
Yeah, you just take your picture, whatever your logo is, and you just send it to them, and they just pop it on.
I always ask myself, well, what is this about all these poker chips there? I got two, I think. I got one from Weasel, and well, yeah, I got another one. Wait a second. This is from oh, John Holistic.
Yep.
I could probably 3D print one and make my own.
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that.
I just haven't figured out what picture I should put on it because I spent some weekends on setting up a generative AI to generate pictures. Oh boy.
Oh, that's cool. I've been
Yeah,
trying. I've been thinking about getting set up because I wanted to like make an intro for my channel. I thought that would be pretty neat, but it's a lot of freaking work to be honest with you.
you just have to think about it really well. You know, get a very clear idea of what you want, and the AI will do it for you.
Okay, here we go. We got coffee. Yay.
The only problem is that I don't even have time thinking about this stuff when I'm working throughout the week. That's the main problem here.
Okay, 6 sugar cubes and caramel cream. Fantastic.
Boy, I might need to go on a 10-minute break. Ray, will you be here in 10 minutes?
Yeah, I can stick around for 10 minutes.
All right, I'll be back. Okay.
Fantastic. Let me get this finished mixing this up and put it in a cup. Go back and talk to myself for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys, time out. 10 minutes. We'll be back.
Yep, see you in a bit. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anybody doing anything interesting this wonderful Sunday? I know TLP is doing an interview with Eric. That's going to be interesting. He makes a lot of cool stuff for us guys. Actually, I have a bunch of his stuff here on the table. I got these, which I probably should use more. pick handles for the Reaper set. They just don't fit in the case whenever you put them in here. So what I do is I keep one. Actually, it's not in there. It's sitting over here. There it is. I take one handle and I put it up here. And that fits in the case. So I just use whichever handle. I'll just swap it, whichever one that I'm using. But I do have a full set. Should get a second set of these. Probably not. I probably won't. These are basically, all of these are duplicated in the Apex set. I only really use 1, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's talk about Apex. I can't figure out what I love about these, because the picks are just kind of, they're fine, they're okay. But I find myself reaching and grabbing this all the time. And I don't really know why. I think that's because they're like fidgety to like play with. Just kind of pop them. I don't know. I think that's probably it. Because I don't really like the ergo turners. Which is a weird thing to say because everybody kind of likes the ergo turners. But I think it's just because I've been picking for so long using regular turners at the top of the keyway that this is actually more comfortable for me than using the ergo like that. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's force is easier because a lot of times get screwed up doing that. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm used to using straight pry bars. I don't know. I've been using it for what, a week and a half straight. I used it for 1 week straight before my live stream, from one live stream to the other Wednesday live stream. Used it solid, no picks, knocking shit over. Used it straight solid for 1 week straight. No other picks. Didn't use anything for anything else to get a good feel for what they were. And it was just like, they're just kind of fine. But now that that week's over, I'm still using it a lot. I don't know why. Wish I could find out. It's just, I don't know if it's something that's not the pick, because Jimmy Longs are superior in literally every way. I don't know if it's because of it has to be because of the case and the way that they're held. Has to be. I don't know, it's just bizarre. Can't really put it into words, but it just kind of is what it is. Case isn't even really all that good. It's just, I don't know. It has to be the fidgetiness. It's just fun to kind of reach over and be able to do this, and I can chuck it in my bag, not worry about anything bending. Not that I'm going to damage my Jimmy Longs in the roll, because once you have it in the roll and roll it up, it's pretty freaking sturdy. You're not really going to bend anything. But I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. Thing is none of the 5-piece sets have everything that I want either. I got Evo 3 because it had only hooks in it. All the other 3 evolutions have rakes in it, which I'm not really interested in getting them. I have plenty of rakes. I don't need any more. I almost never use them. So I think I'm going to take out of the Evo 3 the Crescent. And no. DeForce Diamond, and the Gentle Reach. And then take the short flat and the deep round from Evo 2 and put it in its place. And that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a short gem, a short crescent, a medium round scalloped, short flat, and a deep round. And I think that's going to be my ideal set, and that's what I'm going to carry. Problem is that you have to buy $90 for this, plus 45 for Evo 2 in order to do that. For me to get these 2 picks, I have to pay $45 for 5 picks, and that sucks. But it is what it is. Hopefully they eventually start selling them as singles, but I don't know if I can wait that long. I don't know what it is about this. I would like them to sell the clip, though. That would be nice. They released it, and this is just kind of, you know, dumb little thing right now until they send me a, like a, what the hell is that thing called? Oh, the belt clip thing for it. Like they're going to sell a kickstand or a belt clip or, you know, whatever, because that's something I do with my phone also. I don't know where the hell I put it, though. There it is. I rarely put it on my belt, but I use it as a kickstand all the time, and I also use it just to protect. I'll put the phone in upside down so that the screen's facing in to protect the screen. I'm not going, you know, we're not even going to say it out loud. I was going to say I haven't broken any iPhone glass yet. Knock on wood. Knock on my head. Oh, anyway. Got Dutch Lockpicker in the house. How's it going, brother? Grouchy Lenny. I'm a newer picker and got the CI Ergo turners early on and didn't take to them either. You like the Sparrows curve turners? Those Sparrows curve turners are actually a ripoff of the turners for what the heck was his name? Mad Bob. Mad Bob turners. The Sparrows like curved turners are a ripoff of that set. Like exact ripoff. The exact same shape and the case looks identical, except Mad Bob's used to be blue and Sparrow's is black. So that bums me out. And that's why I've never bought the Sparrows ones, even though it would be really cool to have them. But Mad Bob's will eventually make some more and sell them to me. They usually do a couple times a year. They'll make a couple runs of their turners.
All right.
How's it going, Wolfgang? You're back in the house.
Back, yeah. I was just looking for my iFixit kit because I'm gonna need some torque screws to get the slug gutted. But first, we need to open it, and we haven't done that yet. I promised, and I did not deliver. So
I
let's
should actually
see.
do that. I should take the. Wonder if I can just shim this guy open.
I think you tried that, Bubin, before.
I think I did too.
No success on getting open?
Nope.
Uh,
Nope, it didn't open. I
I really
just
wonder
been
what's
sitting here.
inside.
I was just sitting here talking shit actually about Sparrows and their
The good
Turner
thing is, the good news is if you manage to open that one, I think you could get some blanks and could create a key for that one because that looked like a standard Yale keyway there.
the one that's backwards.
Yep.
Okay, so it's like a Y something that's not 1,
It could be a 6B or something like that.
but it's a standard that they still sell. Some
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty slick. And if I got it open, I could leave it apart so that I could cut the key, because I'm really bad at impressioning. I really kind of need to have it open and have access to the pins and the core
Yep.
in order to cut a key.
You know, that's something that I would also do. So I wouldn't put it back together until I have a blank for it. Then file it down nicely, get it done. Then you have a new lock to play around with. Let's see, is this already picked? Oh, that's an overset. Okay.
Hmm.
My office chair keeps moving down all the time. It's so annoying. I think it loses the pressure too early. I think it might be a little bit damaged. Let's see. So these are set definitely. Where's that
I feel like
bind?
don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong here. I can open the other Ruco 500 so easily.
It's probably the weird bidding there. All right, lockpicker 1969. Take care, man. You left.
See you, buddy. I hope you have a good interview this morning with Eric. I look forward to seeing it.
I need to catch up on his interviews. I think the last one that I saw was. I'm not even sure. It's been
It's
months.
almost impossible to keep up with what's going on YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially since I have quite a few hobbies. So it's not just lockpicking. Like keeping up with everybody's lockpicking stuff would be a monumentous task in itself. But I also watch a lot of knife videos, knife steel videos, knife sharpening videos, amateur radio stuff. It's just, it could literally consume every minute of your life and you still not see everything.
Oh yeah. I'm right behind you on that. Definitely not the easiest
Yeah,
thing to do.
yep, I'm probably subscribed to freaking 200 channels, I bet. Come on, man. Why are you not opening? Christ, should not be this difficult.
I could use the same words on this one. I mean, should have seen me 2 days ago. I was just watching a series or a movie or I don't know what, And I just kept opening this lock without even thinking about, opening the lock. I was just watching the movie, I was just looking for
Yeah.
binders all the time, and I opened it so many times. And right now, when I'm concentrating, when I really want this lock to open, it just doesn't open.
Yep, it should not be this difficult. This is just a Ruko 500. This is like not that difficult. I think, what is this? A purple belt? Maybe? Maybe not even.
Yeah, it is a purple belt. So four gins are already purple belt.
Gosh, I can open an ASA 700 with four gins all day long, no problem. Red belt, no problem.
With those
All day long.
torpedo key pins, right?
Yep, all day long I can open that lock.
Oh boy.
Wonder if I should try picking with a 15th thou pick from the bottom.
Yeah, definitely
But
try.
I don't think I need to though.
Do you have a tensioner which perfectly fits that lock? Because that might also be a great advantage. When you only use one tensioner wrench, you can, maybe make more space for your pick. But it has to be like it has to be a perfect fit.
Let's try a Moki because in Moki I have the most variety of thicknesses.
Yeah.
Where the hell are my Mokis? Since I've gotten a whole set of Jimmy Longs, I haven't used my Mokis very much actually.
Can't find the binder in the back. What the hell is going on?
Amen, brother. The same issues. Like, what the hell is happening with this stupid lock? All right, let's try 1.5. 1.5 is way too big.
Okay, 1.5 is too big.
1.3.
Has to be somewhere around 1.3 and 1.2, right?
It's 1.4. This or 1.35 because the 1.3 fits, but we got a little slop.
Oh,
Let's try it with a single. Let's try it with a single and see what happens.
do you have any of those Moki metals? The what are those called? Okay.
I actually used all of my wiper inserts, and I actually got. It's funny. I stopped at the store 2 days ago to get different Loctite. I wanted to try a different brand of Loctite, so I stopped at the auto store, got that, and as I was walking out, I found some windshield wipers in the trash can, so I just grabbed them on my way out.
Nice.
Yep, but the problem is that they have this goofy ass metal. It doesn't have standard inserts.
Oh.
It has these inserts that are like super wide. I mean, I'm still going to use it.
Yeah, definitely. You could use a hammer or file them down or whatever.
There we go. We got it out. Good.
The main property that you're looking for, that they need to be really firm and not bendy.
Yeah, they are definitely super. Okay, let me get this out of here. Good. Get the other one out. There we go. See how thick this is. It is, survey says, 45 thou thick. And Jesus, 242 thousandths wide. It is crazy wide.
Yeah.
But I think I can still use it. I mean, I can just file a taper down onto it. See how it fits. Yeah, I think we're gonna throw away this trash. We're gonna try counterclockwise with the 1.3 millimeter turner. Oh, 1.3. 1.3. That feels pretty solid. Okay, 15th valve pick definitely can reach
Okay.
from the bottom.
Maybe there's like one high lift there somewhere, which you can barely feel.
Mm-hmm.
The real problem with these high lifts, you have a tiny key pin there, and if you lift that, you can't. It feels like there's like nothing in the chamber. But once you lift it high enough, you can feel the driver somewhere hanging in the chamber, somewhere in the log body. Unbelievable. What's up with this? While I was on timeout, I even checked whether I'm actually picking the right lock, because I have the other one over here. That's the one with the really high lift on number 2, because I was practicing on that one. That's the 700. The number says 700 from Yagias. It's still a Ruko 600 though, with barrels. It really puzzles me why I can't pick this one. I picked it so many times. How many times did I pick this one? Let me check the counter. 10 times total.
Jeez.
And one of those times was 8 times in a row. And in about half an hour, I picked it 8 times.
Jesus.
And for now, it doesn't open.
Now it's fighting you.
Yeah, now it's fighting. The problem is that I can't feel the binder in the back. And it might have to do something with the my sitting position, or the way the lock is facing the camera. I'm not sure.
Okay. Need another bottom keyway turner. We're all screwed up here. Let's try. There we go. Okay, now we put this here. This here. Good. Take this one out. Okay.
So the one pry bar didn't work out too well.
Nope, didn't. I wonder if I could do this. Nope, that sucks. Nope, that sucks. What about this? Nope, that sucks too. Let me get a good marker mark on this. Okay. Oh. Oh, crap. There we go. That'll do. Okay, let's try. I feel like I got good control with those two tensioners. Mm,
Yeah.
that was almost an imperceptible amount of core movement that I just got. But I think that that is the false set for this stupid lock.
Hmm.
And that was it. I just lost it.
Hmm.
Maybe there's a gin that I need to preset.
All right. Let's
Let's
try.
go, Mr. Nola.
Oh, good
Long
morning.
time no see. Actually saw him last night while I was sharpening the knife.
Oh yeah. How did that go? You managed
That was
to.
good.
Okay.
Yep, it's a laser beam. It's super sharp, but I'm waiting for some new abrasives to come. Some resin bonded diamond. They're pretty high end actually. Most people agree that they're some of the best abrasives in the world. They come out of Ukraine. But I'm pretty excited for them to get here. They're at the post office in Pittsburgh at the hub there, so should be here tomorrow. This lock sucks, man. This lock sucks.
Hmm.
It is just an absolute bitch. Why is this not opening? I'm better than this. At least I thought I was. Apparently I'm not though.
Well, I have similar
was at-
thoughts here. You're saying all the right words there. I just don't
that,
want
that,
to repeat them
that was
on this particular
absolutely
lock.
core movement. That's absolutely the false set. It is just so freaking tiny that it seems like as I counter rotate to get these gins set,
Yeah.
that
So
I'm losing. Like that was one definitely set.
sounds like very tight tolerances there.
That is, uh,
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I kind of don't like locks with tight tolerances, because those locks, those are definitely the locks where it really matters how you pick them. And the only way to open them is to repeat a choreography of picking, get them open. Same tension, same pick movement, same everything. Otherwise, you
those
don't get an open.
fours definitely set, but I lost my false set, and now I can't get five to set anymore.
Yeah. Okay. And drops. I can't find the binder. What the hell? What changed?
Hmm. God damn it. Reset. Reset again. Nothing. Reset again. This piece of shit. Wow. Oh, I'm just knocking shit over, breaking stuff. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay. Check the settings because I'm sure my mic disconnected. Check, check. Hello, hello, hello,
Hello,
radio. Hello,
I
check,
can
check,
still
check.
hear you.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ah. Wonder if this shim would fit me back. No way. Things that make you go, Okay. Move this clip. Tired of screwing around. We need to get this thing open.
Did you open it?
Nope. We're trying to
Oh,
take the C clip off.
okay.
We're going to see if we can shim this bitch open. Dude, that is such a tight space. I don't know if I'm going to be able to shim this thing open. Find some shims. Oh, you dirty bastard. All right, I'm getting irritated. There it is. Huxat. Okay.
Oh, Dutch lockpicker is here. Saying all good.
All right. Let's see. Okay, we got some space there. All right, let's see if we can. I've never done this successfully, by the way. So,
Shimming.
nope.
I did that once on a Avis 7240. One that I almost bricked. Yeah, I've done it 0 times successfully. Hmm. Hmm. I switched to a 23 tau pick because I just can't feel anything inside. This is stupid.
Oh, you bastard. Hey, Mr. Carrying Cut is here. Here
Oh,
just in time for me to embarrass myself with this stupid lock. God damn. This lock's such a bitch, man. It really is. All right, we're not going to bother putting the C clip back on. I kind of hope that hope that I get it open and it just falls apart in my hand. We're going to tempt fate. You know what I mean? Normally you wouldn't pick it with the C clip off,
yeah.
but we're going to do it because we're going to dare this thing to open. I dare you to open and embarrass me on this live stream. I dare you. Boy, that was a heavy click, man. And then everything went dead. Hmm. Carry and cut. You still here, man? Kind of hope that you are.
I came into.
Yeah, he came in to say hi and say smash the like button, but
Mm.
why is he not? Why is he not a moderator? Speaking of, you said something today. Oh, okay. Never mind. I knew that I was waiting for you to say something before so that I could make you a moderator because I don't know how to do it other than clicking on somebody when they say something in the chat.
Oh yeah, I think
Okay.
you already made
I
me
did.
a,
Yeah, I did.
because I have the
Kinda,
wrench next to
yeah.
my name.
Yes, you do. I kind of like having as many moderators as possible. Like, what? My channel doesn't make any money, so I don't care who the heck is a moderator. One of these days. It'll probably take me another, I don't know, 4 months to become monetized because we're getting close to the first level, which is 500 subscribers. But the real hard thing about that level is the 3,000 watch hours, which is a lot of freaking time. I have currently, I don't know, 2,200 or so. Come on, open. I can't believe this thing won't open. It's unbelievable. Oh my goodness. You know what I could do? I could just smash it open.
Oh boy.
Dutch Lockpicker just opened an NF2 for the first time. That is awesome.
That is indeed. Also some nasty locks from the Netherlands.
Yep. The NF MNF NF2 is a really tough lock. It's a nice purple belt lock. It's those shelves in there that make it really tough. Shelves that keep the pins from actually falling the whole way. So it only takes small amounts of movements to set some of the pins. Kind of counterintuitive. At least that was my problem. I used to overpick mine a lot. You know what I'm saying? I would raise, go in and lift pick pins, and I would lift them too far and overset things real easily on that lock.
Yeah, those locks are definitely prone to oversetting.
A similar problem that I used to have with this lock, the Goal Z. I used to overpick it. I would, think too hard about it, and I would go in and pick, and then you'd end up oversetting something because you got ahead of yourself. I wonder how much force it would take for me to hammer this thing open. Or I could cut it. Cut it.
Maybe grab it from the top.
Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, I would damage the springs and have to replace those, but who gives a shit? That's really smart.
Have you ever grabbed the A-lock, Ray?
No, I've never grubbed one before. But the principles are pretty sound. You know what I mean? They're not complicated. Let's try something here. Mm, hmm. Trying to see if I can see any um, gins or barrels. Like if I push pin one up super high to where the key pin is completely up in the Bible, can I see the bottom of pin number two's driver? Mm, it's way up in there, and I see absolutely nothing on pin number two. Okay, let's try the same thing on pin number 5. Damn it, that has a long key pin too. I can't see the bottom of any of the drivers other than the one that's in chamber number 5, and that's because the bottom of it is low enough
So
that I can see it.
so
And it
it's like
is,
a so you have like let's say from 2 up to 4, maybe all high cuts, something like that, maybe,
I think that they're all low cuts actually.
or low. Okay.
Yeah, low cuts. So the key pin is super long.
The key pin is super long. Okay.
Yep. The key pin's long, so I can't see the driver at all down in the chamber.
Okay.
Unless number 3 is also low cut with a short driver, but I can't see it because it's too far in there. So that would be low or high, low, low, high, low, high. Hmm. Let me get this damn walk. I have to spend all week figuring out how to do it.
Okay, so binding order 1, 2, 5. And 5, I just set it, but I'm not sure if it dropped anything. 2 was dropped, yeah. 3 doesn't bind. 4 doesn't bind. What was that? 3. Okay, I think dropped again.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, you go there. You go here. You go here. Okay. Hmm. No, I haven't recorded any videos lately.
Are you working on any reviews lately?
I did the Jimmy Long's review, the Apex review. I planned on doing after 1 week. Oh shit! Did I just bend a freaking Jimmy Long's? No shit. I just did.
You bent it?
I think
15
so.
thou.
Oh no. Nope. Um, 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 try. Hmm. It's hard to tell on a pick that is. eh,
It doesn't look bent from here. Have you already repaired it?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
can you show it like, oh, wait a second, not in a profile view, but the other way around, you know, whether if it's bent to the right or the left from the shaft. Yeah, looks straight. Okay, good.
Yep. Looks straight. Looks
Because
straight
I
that way.
tend to also bend them left or right, so sometimes when I'm picking from an angle. Yeah, then this one's definitely bent. Look at that. You
Womp
can see
womp.
that I'm angling a lot.
Oh well. We're done screwing with this lock. This lock is a cursed lock. Cursed, cursed, cursed.
Sad to hear it.
Now let's put in the 23 thou pick, see what we can see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, that's definitely the false set. No doubt about it. That was one for sure. That's two for sure. Three for sure. So all that's left is pin number 4, and that's where everything goes off the rails. That was me slipping off of it, I think.
Now did I overset? Okay.
Dirtbag. That was me. 4 set, and I think it's a number 5 bell, but it feels loose. It's not binding. Hmm. Damn it. This piece of shit lock. Hmm.
Nola is asking whether you managed to get that challenge lock on video. Which
No,
is
that's what I said. That's why I said I haven't done any videos lately.
okay.
I'm just gonna ship it. Ship it. I should just put it in the package with Loose's stuff, because Loose Shirt would love to pick it, I'm sure. This lock depresses me.
Just forget it then.
kind of why I want to cut the damn thing open, find out what's inside of it, and then just throw the lock body away.
Try and grab it. Maybe drill the
That's not a bad idea. That
pin
really isn't a bad
stacks.
idea, because all you got to do is just drill a small, tiny hole in the cap,
Yeah.
and then
You have
put a
hand drills,
screw in. I
right?
do have it. I do have a hand vise and small bits.
Yeah, I would definitely
So
try
I
that.
could probably drill the top, put a little center punch in the top, punch it a little bit so that I have something to start. Hand drill a little tiny hole,
Yeah,
screw a screw into it, and then pop the
yeah,
top.
yeah. That sounds like a
Pop the
perfect
top.
solution.
Pop the top.
Because that's like only brass, right? There's like a brass cover there that you need to drill. Or is that metal? Like I mean steel?
They are silver colored. Whether that's steel, I have no idea.
Definitely try with a punching it and then hand drill or electrical drill, whatever. See what happens.
What a suck morning. It took all the wind out of my sails, this stupid lock. All of the wind out of my sails. Let's pick one more lock and then I'm going to call it a day.
All right.
What do we want to pick? What do we want to pick? What do we want to pick? Let's pick a confidence lock. High level, but I feel like I can pick the thing. Charge. Tensioner. Pry bar. Good. 7, 6, 5. Good click. Nicely done. Good job, Ray. You need some confidence. Hmm. 7, 6, 5 again. Nice click. Sweet. We're making progress. Ooh. Okay. Stage 2. Yay.
It's open.
Yep. See, that's what the other one's supposed to do. Because the other one's way easier than this one. What the hell?
Asking the same thing.
Why is this one so much harder? Because I have another 500. that is no issues whatsoever. Like I thought maybe that it was barrels and I was just picking it wrong and that was the issue. But no, that's definitely not what was going on. So, you can tell because you hit that pin number 5 and it falls into that, you get that little core movement and then the other pins bind up tight and you have to float them out. It's definitely, or is it? Do barrels lock up solid because it's sleeved?
I don't think that that one's sleeved. I highly doubt that.
So what's in the Ruco 500 with barrels?
Uh, that one has sleeved a sleeved core, but so some of them might come with. So if you have an ASA, for example, you could have like counter milling in it without
Yeah,
the
I'm talking about the Ruco. That's
Ruco.
the
Yeah,
one that I've been having trouble with is the Ruco 500, but not this one, the
yeah.
other one.
Was the other one? Did that one came sleeved? The other one.
I don't know. I've never had it apart, but I've never been able to pick it.
Hmm. I've never seen any of the Europro profiled ones with a sleeved core. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get this one open and then I'll show you. I don't need to pick it. We have a key. We need the key. There's the key. Okay, let's get this stuff out of the way. We will open up this Ruco. There we go. Okay, so we need gut kit, which is ready to go.
Definitely, we might need to shim it as well. That tail looks nasty.
Yeah, it does. Okay, you get out of the way. You get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hey, look at that shim. Okay, let's see what size follower we need. 510, 483, 495. 495 is closer. A little shimming action. Okay. Good, good, good.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. And
That looks
it
sleeved.
certainly is.
Wow, okay, I never seen these sleeved. That's okay, that could be really nasty then. Ooh boy, look at that.
That is a sleeve, boy. You can see the
Yeah,
dovetail on the bottom.
that's definitely sleeved. Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely freaking deeper and nastier than countermilling.
Yep. Yep.
Look at how freaking deep that is.
Yeah,
I mean, that is.
imagine those with barrels, because I got a couple of which I just can't pick.
See, that's what I was curious about this other one that I can't pick. How barrels bind up in a sleeved core. Because I'm assuming that they are gins based upon how they bind, but I don't know how barrels bind up in a sleeved core. So I'm wondering if I'm picking it wrong completely because they're not gins at all.
For barrels, it takes a longer time to get a movement on the core. So you need to at least pick 3 or 4 pins to get some movement there.
See, that's what I was saying. I picked pin number 5, which I think is a tapered pin, and I get like a really teeny tiny bit of core movement, which I think is the false set. But if they're all barrels, maybe I'm just picking it completely wrong. And that's why I can't get this thing open, because I'm picking it like a gin spool block rather than a barrel. Okay, that looks like they're correct. I should take out the gins too. Why not?
Let's take a look.
Little baby gin there, number 1. Another little baby gin, number 2. Another little baby gin, number 3. And then number 5 and 6 both have tapers. Number 5, number 6. Or number 5 and number 4, sorry. 5 and 4 have tapers. Gin,
There we
gin.
go.
Taper, taper.
So 2 taper pins and 3 gin spools. Okay.
Yep, which they are actually a little bit different than the tapered pins that I have in my 700 and the other 700 that has tapers, in that these tapered pins are only tapered on one end. Which is weird. I mean, it's probably not weird for the Ruco, but it's weird as in the asses are different.
Oh, yeah, I can see. Hmm.
It's weird.
It's a good assumption that the other lock, which is nastier, also has a sleeved core.
See, that's what I thought, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if it's barrels or gins. I'm not sure. Okay, taper up, taper up, taper up, or down, depending on which way you're looking at it. Okay, gin spool up. There we go. 1, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We want to shim it. Yeah, screw it. Let's shim it. There we go. Awesome. Good. Key works. Put this. I really like these clip replacements that Eastland's 44 Delta does.
Oh yeah, then they are definitely practical.
There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Anybody? Nothing's going on in the chat. Nothing new. I think everybody left. Because watching me struggle with the lock is boring. You never know. One of these days they may see me get out a sledgehammer and smash a lock apart to get into it. So you never know. That might be on the horizon. I just don't know why I like this lock pick set. I wish I could put my finger on it. Because it is not, there's nothing special about this.
Nice and compact, maybe.
But when I reach for something, it's like I'm reaching for this. And I don't know why. Maybe I think it has to just be because it's new. You know what I mean? It's the latest lockpick set that I got. So it has to be like, oh, it's new, so my mind wants to play with it.
Might as well use it while it's new.
Yep. That's it, because Jimmy Longs are better in every way. Every way that it's possible to be better. They're the same steel, but they're stronger. You know what I mean? Because of the geometry of the pick. Because the Apex has these shoulders, or the Jimmy Longs has these shoulders. Apex does not, so they're stronger. They cost less. There's more profiles to choose from. They're just functionally better in every way. We'll eventually put my finger on it and figure out exactly why. That's kind of why I'm holding up on my review. I'm trying to like figure out exactly how to put it into words. What is making me reach for it? Because as of right now, I couldn't tell you. Jimmy Longs feel better in the hand. They're stronger. They're cheaper. You can get them just as easy. What the hell is so? What is making me reach for these things? What I should do is buy some wall lock tools
Yeah.
and see if those replace these as the thing that I want to reach for.
Yeah,
Just
well,
because those are newer.
yeah, but if you buy those, you need to be really, you know, you need to know what you're really buying, because right now, I think the Ridgebacks, the 0.66 millimeter ones, these are really good, in my opinion, but they don't fit all the locks. You cannot pick any lock with these because they are a little bit too wide. But the feedback on these are amazing. Then the second problem is the handles. You need custom handles for these to work good for you, because otherwise you just have the metal.
Yep, that doesn't work for me because I do not have a 3D printer. So.
Well, you can order some from Eastlands, I think. He has some.
Oh, you know what? Bare Bones actually sells wall lock tools handles too. Now that I think about it.
I think only the Valerian ones, from what I gathered, because I was looking as well.
Put away the Mokies. I don't really use them that much anymore. So weird. The Mokies were replaced by Jimmy Longs. I would have never guessed.
Yeah, and what I wanted to mention about the Lawlock tools, so they have three bigger lines. So one is this Ridgeback, which is going out, and there you have the Valerian, and then you have the heavy metal ones.
Okay, I actually looked at the heavy metal variety because was it a 5-piece set? Can't remember. I was looking at it on Lockpicker's Bench. I think it's a 5-piece set.
Oh.
No. Trying to find the curse block. There it is. Put the. I wonder if I should put the clip back on it. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna put back on an Eastlands. Haha. Eastlands clip. If this is the right size. There we go. Haha. And put this clip with the rest of them. Alright, guys. Let me get the hell out of here. Oh, Not Too Dead's here. How about that? You think Mokies or multi-picks are in your future? I will never buy any multi-picks. Not anymore. It's just, they're not for me. Feedback is weird and confusing.
Yeah, I wanted to revisit them with like different locks.
Every once in a while, I'll pick them up and I'll use them. Have the exact same problem. Put them back in the case, and then they'll sit for another 3 months. I've given them their fair shake. They just they are bendy.
That's the same conclusion that I came to.
Yep, you just feel them like as you're picking them. As you're picking with them, you can feel the pick flexing inside the lock, and it absolutely. Even if you're not doing it consciously, it is changing the way you pick because of that flex. Because your mind is thinking, "I'm bending the pick," which you are. You're bending it, but are you deforming it forever? No, it's just it's spring steel and it, goes back to its shape. It's just, I don't know. I can't get my mind around it. Can't do it.
Mm. I can sometimes give you a false feedback,
That's
when
it.
it
I
does
don't
that.
like it.
Oh,
I don't like it. I feel like I'm bending the pick constantly, so I change the way I pick. I don't press hard enough to get a pin to set, and it's just not right. It's a variable. Okay, this is it. This is the way. It's a variable that doesn't need to be there
yeah.
because using a Jimmy Longs, no flex, it's the variable is gone. The pick flex is no longer a variable. Using Apex, no pick flex, it's not a variable. It's just a variable that doesn't need to be there. DLP says multi-picks are better for Euro locks. I mean, even my
Not even
Euro
then.
locks, I don't like them. I don't even like them then. It's exactly right. I don't even like them then. Because there are other companies such as, where are you?
I
Right
think
here. Here we are.
Jimmy Longs are pretty good for Euro stuff. I picked a
Even
lot
if,
of them. Yep.
yep, even if you need something like thin profile, you use something like this from Bare Bones, super thin shank, 301 high yield, not flexy like multi-pick. It's just, I don't know. The spring steel doesn't do it for me. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh. Put this stuff away. Oh my god. I got a mess everywhere. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna need to clean it up because with those um pins on the bottom. Ooh. DLP said, especially if you pick pins on the bottom. Oh, I can't get my head around that. I've picked a couple videos on my channel where I picked upside down. I think I saw Lady Locks do it once, and I was like, I wonder if I could do it. Which I did. What did I pick? Maybe, the heck was it? Like a what was it? A Dom.
Plura maybe. Or S.
No, it was a Dom. Was it an RS?
Sigma maybe.
It's a blue belt. Blue
Yeah,
belt
definitely
Dom.
blue belt. Yeah, for 5-pinner.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. I think I picked that upside down like that, and maybe an ERA upside down. Whatever. Upside down's upside down. He says he loves his multi-pick leather case. Yep,
Yeah, the leather case is
it's
nice.
it's cool.
Nice.
But the case doesn't pick locks.
Yeah, and the other problem with them, my tensioners always just fall out of the case. That's one thing
Yeah.
that I hate about them.
Supposedly you can fit Jimmy Longs in here if you kind of stretch it out a little bit. Like I don't think you'd be able to fit them in these front spots, but the back spots you might be able to fit some Jimmy Longs in there. Yeah, I just can't do it. They're not good. They're just not good. I wanted to love them because they're beautiful. This is definitely the pick set that I show people like because they're pretty. You know what I mean? They're like engraved and pretty, and they got serial numbers on them.
Yeah.
It's good for that. Plus, it has a shouldn't say that. It has a crap pile of rakes in it. So if I need a rake real quick, I usually grab this because my other sets, I don't really buy rakes anymore. So like when I got Mokies, I got only hooks. Um, I did buy a couple Jimmy Long's rakes just because they come in the set and you can't get around it. But I don't need rakes anymore. That's why I chose Evo 3 of the Apex kit because it's the only one that doesn't come with any rakes in it.
Oh.
I don't rake anything. If I do want to rake something, like if I accidentally, oh, I shouldn't say this because it's a Rule 2 violation. If I accidentally lock myself out of my house, I'll rake the front door. And if I do that, I will use my my Moki, um,
Oh, the jackknife?
the jackknife,
Oh,
because
nice.
it's like it works perfect on my door, and it's super easy to open, super easy to use. It's just I actually even like it a little bit better than my Swick for
Talking
opening the
about,
front door, just because
talking
it's
about,
easier.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
That's good.
No, I just wanted to mention, talking about rakes, you showed me that Primus block, the Schleck Primus that you have,
I could do that.
uh, with the roller coaster keyway. Could you show me that one more time? The
Oh,
keyway?
that's not a Primus. That's actually a
Gold
um,
P, right?
gold.
Gold
It's a
P.
gold
Okay.
P. Is exactly what it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
I am on my way back to the table because I was actually looking for my uh, crap. What's it called? My pocket pick sets.
I was just thinking you could probably rake that lock with a special type of rake, maybe.
Okay, this is it here.
Wait a second,
Here's the
is
keyway.
that the one? Hmm.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it was this. Hmm. Do
This
you
is
have
the gold
maybe
P.
another one with a roller coaster like keyway?
This is the one I showed you
Bidding.
last night.
Oh, last night, yeah,
Yep,
that
this is
was
the one.
okay. Yeah.
Yep, low high, low high, low high. The problem
Yeah.
is getting a pick that's deep enough to get number 6 without oversetting number 3, but still be able to get it under number 3.
I had a crazy idea. Maybe modify one of those rakes that you don't use. Just cut off a little bit on the third hump and try and rake it maybe.
Because I don't even think that there's very many pins in this right now, and I have never been able to open it. Yep, there's the pin from chambers 1 and chamber 2. So there are, as of right now, there are 4 pins in this. They're all torpedo key pins, and they're all either spool or super sharp mushroom.
Oh yeah,
And they all have counter milling, all have over milling. They're a pain in the ass lock. I tell you, I almost want to get another one just to see if it's the lock or if it's freaking me. Because I mean, this mushroom pin is super sharp. It absolutely is catching on that milling. There's no doubt about it. It reminds me of a gin spool. That's how sharp it is. Can't really get it to freaking focus. Oh well, we'll eventually open the damn thing. I should start working on this again. I think I'm gonna. This is gonna be the lock of the week. We're gonna keep trying to pick this stupid thing.
Yeah, we'll open eventually.
Yep, eventually we'll get it. I've only ever opened this particular Goal Z twice. This one's way harder than the first one that I have. First one that I have has all gins. There are no standard pins in it, but there is one master wafer in it, and it just seems like it's, the pin, the mechanism itself is kind of worn, so it picks a little easier. This one here, I think, is brand new. I think whoever got this, it was repinned really recent, because it is super smooth, super crisp. Everything is very tight about it. So I think the other one's just been used so much that the tolerances are sloppier than this one. So. Yep, no, I've been trying a thin, deep, 15 thou deep Jimmy Long is what I've been trying, but so far it's been no dice, because it just grab deep. Where's the deeps? Here's the deeps. Here we go. In order to get under number 3, you have to lift here in order to get it under. You have to lift it to get under, and then by the time you get up to hitting pin number 6, you can see I'm oversetting number 3 and probably number 5 as well. Let me get it set right there. There it is. And that's what I think I'm doing. I think I'm oversetting number 3 when I'm setting number 6. Which sucks. I did try tensioning it both ways. Doesn't seem to matter. But I don't know. It's just freaking goofy. God, that pen sucks. Wow.
It's nasty, really.
But this is me belly aching, because everybody else has opened a Gold P and I've never picked one. 0 times. 0 Gold Ps under my belt. I've also never picked a freaking Illinois Duo either. It's sitting here just laughing at me. Just laughing at me. Can't pick it. Not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Well, I have 2 sitting in my...
Yep, it is what it is. What am I going to do? I'm going to bellyache like a whiner about it. Oh, well. Anyway, Not Too Dead, thanks for coming. Nola, appreciate you being here. Southern Specialties has a zip case, has a ton in there. I actually gave away my last Southern Specialties leather zipper case. There's a buddy of mine at work, and we were talking about a job, how to run it through the shop. And he actually picked this up and was like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm like, "That's a lockpick set that I got this week." And he's like, "Oh, you pick locks? I have 2 lockpicks or something in my toolbox that I have there, in case somebody locks himself out of their toolbox or whatnot." He's like, "I've had it since like 1974 or something." He went out and got it and brought in his tensioners and the couple lockpicks that he had, and they were both freaking ancient HPC lockpicks and some homemade tensioners, and I'm like, I got you, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. And I came home and grabbed a whole bunch of the stuff that Southern Specialties gave me to review, and put him together a lockpick kit. And I gave him one of their folding pick sets. I gave him uh, a bunch of stuff, and I just loaded that leather case chock full and hooked him up, because why not? Southern Specialties gave me a bunch of stuff, and I just wanted to pay it forward a little bit. I don't use them all that much anymore, but so figured somebody else could get some use out of them. So, anyways, thanks everybody for coming. Thank you also to Stu for him being here, and you as well, Wolfgang. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
It would be very, very boring if I was just here talking to myself for several hours.
Yeah, well,
which is what I'm going to do tomorrow whenever my new abrasives for sharpening knives gets here.
okay. Well, everyone is getting something out of this stream. I got frustrated with this one as well, but I cannot be angry because this is just ridiculous. This lock was so easy to open while I was not recording, and now not a single open on your stream. This actually makes me kind of happy as well, because this confirms that this lock wasn't as easy as I thought initially, which is a good thing. Because I was looking at this bidding, I was thinking, oh, this is so easy. I mean, I think one of the users in Discord was laughing, hey, what is that bidding? Well, that bidding is a horror, man. It's a horror.
Anyway, I am going to go take a nap probably. So everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Wolfgang, hopefully I see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, see you then.
All right, beautiful. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.